Jake said, kind of relief after that game on Tuesday night. How do you describe kind of what that win meant and how the feel is around the team?
Yeah, whenever you're going through a slump, I think it feels good to break it, and by no means does that mean we're out of the woods or everything's great. We want to build off what we thought was a pretty good game, pretty good effort, and start playing some better hockey over a long period of time.
So what are the keys to building off it here tonight? Like, what are you guys stressing?
Yeah, I think we were doing some good things over the course of the game. Structure, checking. I thought our defensive game was good, so we're trying to build on those things and execute them over a longer period of time.
You're seeing some light at the end of the tunnel as far as injuries go?
I don't really know. I'm not up to speed, to be honest with you. I hope so.
Out there coming back.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Obviously, that's something that happens over the course of a season. So we're looking forward to getting those guys back.
What stood out about how Scott's handled everything? It's been pretty tough with the two injuries happening.
He's been great. It's obviously challenging whenever that happens, and especially when they're close together like his were. But he's got a great attitude, and he's a big part of our group in terms of his personality and what he brings. So it's great to see him back. I thought he worked really hard to get back, and so we're looking forward to that.
What does he bring in the room? How would you describe it?
Just a lot of energy, a lot of positivity. He's been around a long time, and he's got a great perspective, and he's just a great teammate. We're very lucky to have him.
Wasn't that long ago that you saw Columbus? I wonder what kind of challenges they provide for you.
They gave us lots of challenges last time we played them. I don't think we had our best night, but they're a skilled bunch. They like to play off the rush. They play with speed, and when you give them opportunities offensively, they're going to make you pay.
What have you seen from Joe and how he's handled the immediate large workload in his return?
Yeah, he's been great. He's a guy that he works extremely hard, and he's come back, and it's been great to have him back in the building, and he's been working his way back, and obviously I thought he's played outstanding.
Subs happen to all teams, but was there anything from your perspective that was particularly weird about the one that you were distinctive about the one this team went through?
I don't know that there's one thing that's weird, but I think when you look at the games, we were in games and we kind of lost control of them in the third period. I think that's the one thing that kind of stands out to me. And not because we were taking chances or being risky. I think it's the opposite. We're in those games. We're either in the lead or tied in third, and you end up losing. That's not a good recipe. So I think that's the one thing that stands out. So that's the one thing that we're looking to correct here as we go.
Have you found guys kind of tighten up a bit in those situations, or what has been your feel?
It's just a learning process. We got guys in different roles, guys taking on more responsibility, and once you lose one, you do tighten up a little bit. I think that's a natural thing, and this time of year, it's important that you work through those things and you get more comfortable, and you learn to trust the structure and trust each other, and that's what we're working towards.
You've wanted a better home record up to now. How important to finish tonight before a long time?
Yeah, I think it's really important. Obviously, we were aware of how many home games we've had this early in the season, so it's important that we make the most of it here tonight before heading out on the road for a bit.
Coming off the bench in overtime the other night, like John doing his thing in this corner, like what are you seeing as he come on the ice?
Yeah, he's just a competitor, and it's almost like you're, as his teammate, and I played with him for a while, I'm not surprised to see him come up with that puck. It's just what he does.
What do you like about playing with OEL?
Everything. He's a great skater, good puck mover. Sees the ice very well. It's been really fun.
Did Derek have a specific message for the D calling you over at the end of the skate today? What has this been like, this starts this season and dealing with these two different injuries?
It's been great. It's been awesome. No, it's you come back for two games and 5 periods. It's obviously not ideal, but you stay in the right mindset. I think it's hard sometimes, but you stay on top of things. Gives my other injury a little bit more time to heal, and then just do the things off the ice that you can to be ready. So I'm pretty pumped to get back here and get going here.
Was it harder this time than the last time?
Yeah, it was. It was kind of just getting back and actually feeling pretty good in those 2 games and starting to find my footing. But you know what? It's still early in the year, and there's a lot of runway left. I've never been in this situation before in my career. I've missed a couple games here and there, but the last 5 or so years, it's haven't dealt with this, so it's something new to me and something that I've had to deal with. But try and stay grounded and. The staff's been, I said it before, but the staff's been great with me and helped me stay ready.
Feeling
What
good
do
is
you
one
think
thing,
of
but
the Zadorov hit?
I thought it was clean. I honestly thought he was backing up when I took a peek. He stepped up. I lost the puck a little bit, and he's 6'7", I'm 6 foot, so there's going to be some contact there, and he got the best of me, but yeah, I had more of an issue with a couple of his other hits in Boston, but yeah, I thought it was a clean hit. You got to keep your head up and keep going.
Did he reach out to you at all?
No, I wouldn't really want him to either.
What's it like reuniting with Steven and Easton? You guys had some good chemistry there, obviously, in the preseason.
Yeah, we've chatted about it a little bit this morning already, and just got to kind of find that again and then continue to talk. I've been playing with Stevie here since I've kind of got here, so Cowboys playing with a lot of energy, and we got to continue that. So read off each other and play with energy, play with speed, and be good on the forecheck and kind of change momentum of games and keeping teams in the O-zone and things like that. So, yeah, I'm excited to get back out there with those guys.
Going back to last year, because you arrived so late, we look forward to really getting some runway, as you say, to really make an impact here.
Yeah, and I think it's no secret. I think I said it last year. I definitely took me a while to find my footing here, and wasn't great at the start, but had a great summer, had a great extended summer here, I guess. But, yeah, I feel good about my game. I feel good about where my energy is, my comfortability, and everything like that. So just need to get in here and get going a little bit and help these guys out.
Yeah, you're coming back at what feels like an important time for the team, trying to come out of the skid. Like, what's your sense of the group? And
yeah.
key on building on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it's a big win last game. We obviously have some key injuries out. Those wins kind of bring you together throughout the season and can change the momentum and things like that. So it was a big win for us. We got to keep it rolling here. You got to string some together. Everything's so tight and not look too far ahead. Stay in the moment and be together here and get it all sorted out, but it's a good start last game.
From what you've seen, what have you seen from Easton adjusting to his role through the first quarter of the season?
Yeah, he's found a way to create. Almost had an unbelievable goal last game, but he's been in different roles. He's handled himself well, and it's hard. It's hard coming from junior. It's a lot different. The schedule is condensed this year. It's a lot of traveling to new places. It's a lot away from the rink that people don't realize. That's a lot different. So I thought he's handled it extremely well. Great kid and awesome to see him get an opportunity here.
What do you think it means to the team to see Austin back out there? Looks like he's getting closer.
Yeah, he's our leader, right? And he looked good out there today, and we're going to need him for sure. So, yeah, it's good to see a couple of those guys out there. Guys have stepped up in the meantime, and I've thought Johnny has been unbelievable for us in certain situations. Stevie taking penalty kill draws, battling last game. There's guys who have stepped up and done a good job.
What's Jake called it a bit of a relief the other night to snap the skid. What's a win like that do for a team?
Yeah, I mean, it's when it eventually happens, it's of course nice to get, but you know what, we got to keep going. And we'll be great with another one tonight.
How do you do it? What's the key to building on Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, I think with a lot of things we did better. I mean, we can still be way better, I feel like, but it's something to build on, and like I said, hopefully we can get another one tonight.
What are the areas of focus right now? Where do you think that the team has the most room to kind of improve?
Oh.
Is that a foul?
No, that's okay. Well, like I said before, it's a little bit of everything. I think D zone. I feel like when our forecheck is good, usually our game is pretty good. So get the puck out of our zone and spend some more time in there. And
How do you think your game fits in with Williams and JT's?
I don't know. I'm just gonna try to play my game. Try to work as hard as I can and get the puck back to those two.
How would you assess your season so far? How satisfied are you with your game?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. I played a couple of games, couple in the stands, back playing which is nice. But I thought I had a pretty solid start at least.
What do you like when you do play with Willie?
Well, he's one of the best players in the world. Usually when you give him the puck, something good's happening.
You guys speak Swedish at all when you're line mates ever over the years? Or is it...
Well, he's Canadian, so...
True. Calgary native. Yeah. What do you make of how he handled everything the other night? Like, I guess it surprised you that he puts one in his own head and shakes it off.
Yeah, he had probably the nicest goal of the season and the biggest blooper too. So it was fun to see.
Where do you think you can help on the power play as well? Like we saw you get a look on it in the last game and going into this game.
Yeah, I think especially with the hands are matching a little bit better. Having a rider there helped Willie out a bit. And then just try to be at the net and see if we can get one to drop tonight.
How much do you pride yourself on being able to play on different lines and have a little bit of power play, penalty kill, all kinds of things?
Well, that's kind of how I've been playing my whole career. Been up and down the lineup. But I'll do whatever they want me to do.
What has stood out to you about the way Ekman Larsson's played this season?
Yeah, he's been having a good year. Great with the puck. He's got good shot, quick release. Yeah, he's been great.
What do you think it will be like for the team to get Laughton back after he's gone through so much injury adversity early this year?
Yeah, top season for him so far. He's an awesome guy in the room, great player, so it's good to have him back.
What makes him good in the room? Because guys have mentioned that. What does he bring in this room?
Yeah, he's pretty loud. Likes to talk, which is good. I like that. We need some energy in the room, so it's good to have him back.
Laughton looks like he's back from his comment. Going back to last year, really hasn't had that long, consistent runway to really get himself established here.
Yeah, we traded for him last year. I thought took him a bit to get acclimated here, but I thought he had a good playoff for us, for sure. What we brought him in to do, yeah, I thought he did a good job, and good to have him back.
You had him with Lawrence and Cowan in training camp,
Yeah.
and then now it looks like they might get that first.
Yes.
What did you like from that? Was that for Cowan, or what did you like? In that?
Both, but Cowan definitely adds puck play to that line and some playmaking ability for sure. But thought that line in camp looked really good with their speed. They looked connected. They looked like they had chemistry.
What's the key for the group to build on Tuesday?
Yeah, a lot of the same as last game. I thought defensively we were a lot better, a lot tighter. I liked our first period, our start of the game. So we got to continue with focusing on little things and focus on the first period tonight. We know what Columbus is all about, so we're going to have to be a tight checking group tonight.
Were you seeing that you want to move Calle up with John and Will?
Just a little bit for matchups and also just the familiarity that Willie and him have together.
How do you think Calle can help on the top power play?
Right-handed shot down there. That's one thing that I think we kind of miss, obviously, and that was the reason we put him there.
What's the value of having someone who can move him up and down the lineup?
Well, he's a valuable guy. He does a lot of things out there night in, night out that go unnoticed, that we notice, but maybe you guys don't or the fans. He's a good penalty killer. He's a hard worker. He does a lot of little things right all over the ice. And he can complement any line in certain ways, he's valuable.
How much progress do you see Austin making out there, and what's your progress?
It's good to see him out there with us and, just talking to him. He's feeling a lot better, and I thought he was shooting the puck pretty well, so that's a good sign.
Timetable?
No, not yet. Maybe later I'll get one.
We're stars right now, not literally, kind of.
Yeah.
I think the initial impression was it wouldn't be too bad, but it's been it for
Yeah. obviously, you know, worse than we thought. And, well, just, you know, he's not ready to get on the ice yet and do the things that he's needed to do. So hopefully it's soon. I mean, I really don't have a timetable for him. Like, maybe tomorrow he'll be on the ice. I'm not sure.
Was there a setback at all? Or
No, there wasn't. I just didn't, you know, we weren't sure at the time what it was, the seriousness of it. So, you know, that's kind of where we're at.
What will you be focusing, or how do you feel like Wool's dealing with the workload since he's come back?
He seems fine, you know, and that's a good rest day for him yesterday. And then, but he feels good and feels like he's got great energy out there. So it's good to hear from him.
Beyond the obvious points in the standings, what do you think a win the other night does? Does it release some pressure maybe or some tension?
It does. It does for a bit, you know. Like, but we gotta carry on here. And we got to keep piling up wins when we can. So we got a game tonight. We just, you know, that game's over with, and you know, we did a good job and won the hockey game. But we got a tough challenge tonight again that we got to get focused for.